I did.
Kimberly, Mr. Cruz had the same question you did, that he thought everything was worked out. And so there may be a confusion on our part. So thank you very much for logging back in. Okay.
Yes.
Give the attorney 2 minutes to look at his notes and see what we can do for you all today, if anything.
Okay.
And while he's doing that, just in case I need you all, will you both of you raise your right hand?
Yes.
Do each of you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, you may put your hands down.
Okay.
So, Your Honor, I do see some of the terms, and I see why she created two sheets because we have two different case IDs. So originally, Mr. Cruz was ordered to pay child support and medical support to Miss Miranda. My understanding is the parties agree that as of yesterday, Mr. Cruz owes $15,135.45 on that case, giving him possession credits. That would be a release of or a credit, I should say, of $5,458.69. That would leave a judgment of $9,676.76 as of yesterday in the child support.
Whoa, pause right there. Imagine owing someone 12 grand and still asking them for money. Bold strategy. Cruz, question for you all, is that confidence or delusion? Drop your take in the comments.
That'll get paid back at $98 per month beginning August 1st. The medical support judgment as of yesterday would be $3,253.43. And that'll get paid back at $67 per month, also beginning August 1st. And dental support was not ordered previously, so that would be a zero judgment as of yesterday, just for purposes of cleaning that up. The non-disclosure requested would be granted. And then as far as the obligation, the other terms, there it is. The parties agree to the change of custody, that they be joint managing conservators with dad as primary. Visitation would be pursuant to the standard possession order. But because of the non-disclosure, one thing that's I need to clarify with the parties is we do need a public place. So we just I'll ask Mr. Cruz what public place. As far as support goes, medical support would be $25 per month beginning August 1st. And then as far as child support, that would be one thing that I don't.
That's over $12,000 total. Let me ask you, if you were the judge, would you take his request seriously? Or would you tell him to settle his tab first?
Think is agreed to. I don't think mom is in agreement to set any support where she pays dad. So those would be two issues to address as far as what pickup and drop off location, which I think is simple. And then whether child support should be ordered from mom to dad. So if I can go ahead and call the parties.
Yes.
Okay, so Mr. Cruz, you heard me go over what you owe mom from the prior order with the credit, because your child has lived with you for a while.
Yeah.
And then you get in custody, the visitation being, the weekends, holidays, summers, overnights, etc. Because the non-disclosure will remain on the case, we do need a public pickup and drop off. So normally we look at places like Peter Piper, Chuck E. Cheese, McDonald's, places that have areas that kids enjoy. What public place would be convenient for you?
This is where the tension hits. From a legal standpoint, if Cruz has primary custody, Kimberly could be ordered to pay. But fairness matters. Would you pay support to someone who never paid you back?
Peter Piper and McDonald's, that doesn't matter.
Okay. Peter Piper's probably got more stuff to do. I mean, my own kids err to Peter Piper and Chuck E. Cheese rather than other places. So, which Peter Piper then? Because obviously there's a few.
The one on US 83.
Okay. Now, school year, just so you're both aware, because you're all toward the end of the docket. mom has the right to pick up and drop off from school. So then you don't have to meet at Peter Piper. Mom would just pick up from school or at the bus stop or whatever it is. Okay. It's only when school is not in session that you meet at the public place typically. Okay. Because the normal pick up
She,
and take to school when school resumes on Monday morning. Okay.
okay.
Now, as far as the child support is concerned, are you asking that the court set child support for mom to pay you, Mr. Cruz?
Notice how the judge suggests places like McDonald's or Chuck E. Cheese? That's not just about Happy Meals, it's about safety, neutrality, and keeping parents from throwing shade at each other during pickups. Smart move.
Yes.
And you're just asking the court to follow the guideline child support because your child is not living with you.
I'm sorry?
You're just asking the court to follow the guidelines in your case because your daughter is now living with you.
Yes. I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
Yeah. If I can pass the witness and call Miss Magana.
Yes.
Yes.
If you would please state your name.
Kimberly Magaña.
And as far as the terms that I went over that were agreed, you agree with the arrears that Mr. Cruz owes you, giving him some possession credits, and then he still owes a $9,000 and change in child support and like $3,000 and change in medical support, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, one concern that I had when I looked at the sheet was if we grant the non-disclosure, we need a public place for pickup and drop. Heard me ask Dad about that. Are
Yes.
you okay with your Piper on 83 as the pickup and drop off?
Yes, I'm fine with that.
Now, again, the possession schedule will say that you have the right when school is in session to pick up your daughter from school, at the bus stop or from school, and then take her to school on Monday morning when school resumes. You don't have to do the Peter Piper except for when school is not in session. Okay.
Okay.
Now, you agree with all the other terms except child support. Is that correct? Am I kind of summarizing your position?
And this is where credibility shines. Kimberly never missed her obligations, while Cruz racked up debt. In court, credibility isn't just background, it's currency. Judges remember who actually followed the rules.
Yes.
Okay. And what concerns do you have on child support where you pay Dad?
I don't have any concerns. I'm just caring for two other childs, like I mentioned, but just like if they're gonna deduct it from my check, like for him to pay what he owes also, because whenever it was on my behalf that he had to pay me, I never received a payment. So it would be really unfair for him not to pay and for me to be paying it, like
Yeah.
on
No,
time and everything.
No, I understand, and we're going to try to collect from him because he still does owe you. So we have several ways to collect from him. And as far as support, we did go over your income, and you're not working full 40 hours because you do have other children. So we weren't setting it at minimum wage against you. We were using your actual income.
No, pues ese José Arguín, ese que me mandó.
So the child support we would ask for is only at $100 per month, and then $25 for the medical, not a full minimum wage amount. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, Your Honor, I would pass the witness.
All right. What is the minimum wage? 200 and something?
I think with giving her credit because she does have two other children that she mentioned, the minimum wage would be, I think it'd be about 180. Let me double check.
All right. And that, Kimberly, are you employed?
Yes, but I only work like 23 hours a week.
Okay. And what ages are your other two children?
Ouch. That's the legal version of have several seats even if the law allows it. The optics are brutal. Judges don't like hypocrisy, and this one isn't shy about saying it.
So, Your Honor, that's why we were only going to charge actual wage.
I understand that. I just wanted those questions, but child support would be set at 100 with 25 cash medical. Mr. Cruz, are you employed?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you self-employed or you work for somebody else?
No, I'm self-employed.
We can have him talk to Julio because he still does owe on the arrears.
Yeah, I kind of agree with her, Mr. Cruz. You owe in between the medical and the child support.
Huge red flag. Judges hate when parents drag kids into the middle of their battles. It's damaging. It's unfair. And in most cases, it backfires. Parents, take note.
You owe $12,000. And for you to come in, you're entitled to child support, but for you to come in here and ask, does she pay child support, and you still owe $12,000 in child support and medical is kind of...
So, okay, ma'am. Also about that, and I have my child here, so I can call her down if you
No, I
like.
don't need your child. I don't need your child.
No, I understand that, though. What I'm trying to get at is that I've always taken care of her. That's the only reason why I didn't. Kimberly's gonna deny it, but my child won't.
Okay. I don't need to have your child testify.
Plot twist. Cruz makes his living as a social media influencer. But here's the kicker, influencer income can be messy, unpredictable, hard to verify, and tough to garnish. The court's already thinking, how do we make sure this guy actually pays?
I don't like it when parents do that and put the child in front of the court. So I don't need her. I don't need her to testify. No, sir. The court will set the child support below minimum wage and set it at $100 beginning August the 1st. The judgment will be granted of $9,676.76 to be paid at. What is the interest on that, Mr. Schamberger?
So the interest would be about $50 in the child support judgment, and then about $15, $16 in medical. So we had talked to him about 98, which is, like I said about 50. So that's about 50 over the interest, and then 67 on the medical support arrears. So that's, I said 16, so it was 17 is what they calculated it at. They rounded up.
Okay, that makes his total payment of $165, also beginning August the 1st. The court will approve the agreement. Court costs will be billed to Mr. Cruz. Ms. Magaña, we are signing your order, so your child support begins August the 1st, okay? And then the visitation schedule is granted the way it was read into the record, okay?
Okay.
Any questions, Ms. Cruz? Or Ms. Magaña, Kimberly?
No, ma'am.
All right, you are excused. Mr. Cruz, we're going to have you work with Julio, okay? Because you're self-employed. So we really need to get a wage withholding order. So Julio's going to help you with employment, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Magaña. You're excused.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am.
Mr. Cruz, what type of work do you do?
I'm a social media influencer
All right, and how long have you been doing that?
for approximately 3 years.
Okay. Julio's going to help you, but you continue working in that respect, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Julio, I'm going to put you in 4B with him.
Okay.
And Dora, too, if you want to join 4B, see what you all can find him
Okay.
so that we can get the child support. And then, Mr. Cruz, look at your phone panel and click on it where it says 4B, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. And then you're excused once you finish with them.